Hayden Smart's fingers glided over the cold surface of her apartment wall, gently tracing the faces she knew even better than her own. She had been living in this Seattle apartment for 2 years now, but it still remained mostly undecorated. In one corner sat an old thrift store couch, and the kitchen held a few dishes she'd kept since her college days. But beyond that, the space was bare, save for the drawings she had created from crime scenes and old cases. Each one stood as a testament to her pursuit of justice. Every sketch told part of a larger story, a story written in frustration, perseverance, and an unshakable resolve. The evening light dimmed slowly, casting long shadows across the room. The faces on the wall seemed to come alive in the fading glow, whispering silently through the stillness. One face, in particular, demanded her attention more than the rest. A man with hollow, vacant eyes and a smile that never quite reached them. She didn't know his name. All she knew was the chaos he left in his wake. His face wasn't just burned into the paper, it was carved into her memory. As Hayden stared at the man's haunting image, she didn't just see a criminal. She saw a challenge, a defiance aimed at her badge, her instincts, her very sense of justice. Her gaze locked onto the unknown features, willing them to give her a name, to unlock a secret that had stayed hidden far too long. She had only seen him for a fleeting moment, just long enough to remember his face on the day he took her sister away, years ago. That one moment had defined her life ever since. She had been sketching his face obsessively from memory, believing that someday it might lead her to him. Her sister had vanished without a trace over a decade ago. And though Hayden didn't like to dwell on what that likely meant, she clung to one hope. If she couldn't find her sister, maybe she could at least find the man who stole her. She leaned back against the wall, her vision beginning to blur. The apartment's sparse furnishings reflected the single-minded purpose that defined her life. The couch that never quite fit her shape, a small table with no coffee ring stains from idle moments, a lamp that gave off light but no warmth. There were no trinkets, no souvenirs, nothing unnecessary. Only purpose lived here, and that purpose was scrawled in graphite and shadow on every wall around her. Even surrounded by the faces of killers, this place, somehow, still felt like home.